if you're going heavy on infantry and taking some losses. Meanwhile, you can see for Nystrom that he just got his Krieg barracks up right now. So let's take a look, see where that's going to go here. We've got one really tricked out armored car, by the way, 50 caliber machine gun already activated, as well as having the armored skirts up there. And taking a Panzerschreck right to the front armor, not taking too much damage though, and going to go ahead and press right on out. And check out these army items, by the way. He's got 10% armor penetration, 10% weapon damage, 20% rate of fire, and 24% increased health. Wow! Taking an extra shot here from this uncloaking pack recently made out of the Krieg barracks, and just having to get the hell out of the way there. But a lot of really beefy army items. 24% hit points, that's a blue item, that's really cool. So prepared grenadiers kind of stalking around here trying to see if they can get a kill. Meanwhile, we just have more camouflage riflemen up here. Oh god, look how annoying this is. Camouflage riflemen popping out of camo, laying into these poor pioneers who never knew what was coming, doing some extra damage there. And you can hear Nystrom here is complaining. He wishes he was on his Blitz commander. As I mentioned, he has a fantastic Blitz commander as well. Blitz, of course, has flare, and you can use it to reveal camouflage troops and that sort of thing. So that's definitely a hard thing to counter his terror. You can see here, awesome use of propaganda. They're slowing down the troops just in time for the HMG team to get set up, but unfortunately the Rangers are in the field right now. They fire up they enable their fire up, which allows them to break suppression, move really quickly. They go charging along here and just putting lots of pressure on this HMG team, forcing them to retreat back home. So you can hear, by the way, by that rat-tat-tat-tat, that the Tommy gun upgrade there is for the Rangers. Double bazooka wielding Tommy gun folks, really effective against both infantry and vehicles. Pretty cool there. Meanwhile, we got some landmines here. Oh no! Look out, Gladiator Riflemen, all of them taking a bunch of damage, but no actual casualties. And meanwhile, this very broken Greyhound is out here with its main cannon destroyed. So we got some Tommy gun action going on over here. Look at that. First bazooka blows up the cover a little bit. Meanwhile, the Rangers are kind of zooming on in. We got a lot of close combat action going on here. Throwing hand grenades. Oh, firing the close combat. Oh, God, doing so much damage, and the Grenadiers just having to retreat. These Rangers could be really brutal if you've upgraded them correctly. So, doing a lot of damage and now capping this point. I just heard a camo, I think. Nope, maybe not. I don't know. Yep, here's a camo down here. That camo noise kind of sounds like a jet whooshing by or something. It's kind of a strange noise, but it's pretty distinct. So meanwhile, here, just these riflemen putting some pressure and having no fear of retreating. I kind of like that. He just, hangs out as long as he needs to and then gets away. So meanwhile, these camouflaged riflemen here just kind of stalking around here. We'll see what's going on with that. Rangers here not dissuaded at all, just trying to cap their point, but it looks like the prepared Grenadiers are moving up, and now these guys are going to offer quite a challenge. They have their own machine gun team, and you can see even behind them, other machine gun team opening fire. Still has its health pack activated, just firing away, and able to scare them off. Prepared Grenadiers here are going to recap that point, but we got so many units just moving all over the field. This is the look and play of like really top... Check out these riflemen, by the way. I don't even have time to call this stuff. The camouflage riflemen charging out, totally taking out this HMG team, stalking around now, looking to see if they can find that anti-tank gun. Where could it be? Where could it be? Oh, they know it's on the road, though. Anti-tank gun, look out! Oh my god, the riflemen here are just pouring into this thing. We'll see if he can get the kills. Hopefully he'll be able to back it up with some units by then, but he's just capping away. And oh god, is he going to get the last kill? And he gets the last kill, and by the way, this reminds me of a story. So I'm a little bit of a World War II geek here, and my mother for Christmas sent me this awesome book. It's a huge World War II book all about every single battle of World War II, all these obscure battles, and it's just got all these awesome historical photos in there. And there's this one photo that I found. So you know how I'm always talking about the fact that if you've got three guys manning a pack or manning an anti-tank gun, you kill two of them and the third guy can't man the gun and he just falls over dead and commits suicide or whatever, completely depressed by the loss of his comrade. So there's this awesome picture. It's a pack gun taken from about this angle and it's all collapsed up, and the caption on the photo is despairing German gunner contemplates Russian capture, and he's just sitting on the end of the pack with his head in his hands, and he's looking over and he's just utterly dejected and depressed, and the bodies of his two comrades are sitting next to him, and he's waiting to get captured by Russian soldiers. And so that's what I think of now. Every time that I see this one last poor pack guy get killed because his two friends are dead, I think of the poor despairing German gunner. So it's an awesome photograph, and let's say a little thank you here for this poor pack gunner, and just hope him the best in his next life, because he's about to fall over dead because both of his friends are dead. Anyhow, sorry, a little bit of little bit of a distraction there with World War II history lessons. Anyhow, moving right along here, we've got the heavy machine gun team. Look at this great positioning here. Totally aware, totally prepared, and gonna just lay into this. And whoa, just in time, he's able to get right out of the field of fire. But wonderful combination here between the flamethrower pioneers. Machine gun team now repositioning, and this rifleman squad really needs to get out of the way. Notice once again, check the positioning here. Oh no, he looks like he might have accidentally pointed the wrong way. I'm just kidding. Nystrom is an awesome pro. He knows exactly where things are going on here. He saw the Gladiator rifleman coming in ahead of time, and oh, shooting down all of the retreating men. Perfect positioning there. I'm sorry to have even doubted you for a moment, Nystrom. So that's looking really good. Meanwhile, we've got yet more camo going on out here. Every time one of these camo guys pops up, he pretty much gets a full kill on an HMG team. Looks like one survivor there. And now this rifleman squad here with the bar upgrade is ready to just kind of fight out with the prepared grenadiers and just leaving. That's all he wanted to do is just harass a single machine gunner. Meanwhile, here we do have this Greyhound, really upgraded Greyhound, coming out here, attacking, looks like just attacking the grenadiers and the pioneers having to move out of the way, and even the HMG team getting on out of there. So, very important to note, by the way, that you need some sort of a counter for these sort of things. I know Nystrom is aware of that. He had a pack. He doesn't anymore. He's going to have to get some Panzerschrecks or something like that to deal with that Greyhound now that it's fully repaired. It probably felt like he killed it for a while because it was so wounded, but eventually it got repaired. So, Engineer Riflemen, by the way. Engineer Riflemen on the field. These dudes, by the way, their main distinguishing feature is that they can build a howitzer in your base. And so hopefully we will see a howitzer out of them later here. Meanwhile, we have more prepared grenadiers versus rangers. Oh my god, rangers versus prepared grenadiers. 6-on-4, camouflage popping out of there, and just really brutal. Oh my god, these guys with their Tommy guns are so ridiculous. We just have so many incursions here going on. So, looks like he's maybe even going to try and reman this anti-tank gun. I don't know, we'll see. You can see these nice little drive-by kind of tactics going on here. It looks like RiflesReady knows that there could always be a cloaked pack somewhere out there, and so he just doesn't want to stick around too long in any particular spot. Looks like these Grenadiers are going to go ahead and reman this, and meanwhile, Vet 2 Grenadiers, by the way, so Infantry Vet 2 is up. And now we have a huge incursion coming on here down in the south. We've got double infantry squads, one being this Gladiator Rifleman, as well as this Camouflage squad moving on up, so a little bit of trickiness going on there. Meanwhile, just regular old Grenadiers hanging out here, and the pack moving up. So still strong central control for Nystrom. Note that he has never once lost sight of the fact that to win this game, he just needs to hold on to 2 points, and that's what he's doing right now. So let's take a look here and see. We've got a big attack going on here. It looks like the Gladiator Rifleman chucking a grenade into the building, and oh, such good reflexes. Nystrom just instantly jumps out of the building, back into it again, totally dodges that hand grenade. That's a really tricky move there, but it's good to be that aware of everything that's going on here. And you can see, meanwhile, awesome flank coming on here with the camouflaged rifleman up top, putting a lot of pressure on the reinforcing Grenadiers there. We got grenades being chucked everywhere, lots of casualties here in the front. Looks like the 2 flamethrowers are still okay here, but the Grenadiers out front took most of the casualties there. Vet 1 going on for these riflemen here. These are the awesome flanking camo riflemen, and meanwhile the rest of the Gladiator riflemen are down here just kind of, you know, just kind of lightly exchanging fire here. So looks like we got these riflemen now are just charging on in here, trying to take out the central control from behind. Notice, this whole game, he's really doing a smart job about engaging all of these. And oh, massive flank here by the other 2 riflemen and the Rangers here. Oh god, I love this attack. And now just headlong charging in here with the Greyhound. Oh, and the pack getting annihilated. Ah, what an awesome triple attack there. My god, that is just phenomenal. He attacked from all sides of the map at the same time, and every direction he attacked from was a weak direction. I mean, Nystrom was doing a great job holding the center, and he had all of his forces pointed out this way and a little bit of support here and here, and it looked like RiflesReady just completely trumped that and just enveloped his enemy with just masses of infantry using camouflage and all that sort of stuff. Really brutal strategies, and I'm really enjoying watching the 2 of these guys go head-to-head because they both have very distinct styles of play, and they're both very actively trying to counter one another. I mean, honestly, mass machine guns is a fantastic idea against mass infantry. I can't think of, I mean, that's just a really good strategy in general. So I like seeing these guys do it. Notice, by the way, that RiflesReady saw that this machine gun was in a great position anyways, and didn't even hesitate to grab the machine gun and turn it around against its former owners, and then just continue doing his thing. So even if he loses these guys, it's cool. He still has this rifle squad that they came from, and he can always reinforce them later. Looks like our Vet 3 Grenadiers now are moving up, putting some pressure up here, but he does have to deal with all of these Tommy gun upgraded Rangers who are just hanging out here. So a little bit of skirmish going on this side, a little bit of HMG team action going on here in the middle. Looks like a beautiful flank here by Nystrom. Nystrom once again, this poor machine gun, all of its owners are just getting flanked to bejesus. He's able to push them out of there. Meanwhile, up here in the north, we got a bunch of Rangers here putting pressure in. Oh, but they're completely sandwiched between two Vet 3 Grenadier squads, and are going to be able to chase them out of there. So Nystrom, even after just having moments ago being completely driven from the center, now has just completely come back with a whole bunch of Grenadiers and taking complete control of this area here. So, oh, hand grenade goes off, single surviving Pioneer there, and just a bunch of Grenadiers left. So really, really action-packed middle fight there. Pretty much, it looks like the middle control now for the time being has gone back to Nystrom, and now I get to breathe a little bit of oxygen for a moment while I look around here and see where the next crazy camo move is coming from. So we've got one set of riflemen here on the side. Nice repairs going on this Greyhound. 7 kills for the Greyhound. Engineer riflemen, by the way, donning their welding mask and repairing this Greyhound. That's pretty sweet. Gladiator riflemen now, camouflage moving towards the center. And just big balls of infantry here, reinforcing, getting healed up, that sort of thing. And even another Greyhound coming back out along with an anti-tank gun. So stuff's looking pretty cool over there. You can see here, ooh, look at that. Again, these are all German machine guns, mind you. But you can see that it looks like these Grenadiers here were trying to get in. And now Camo pops out and finishes the deal here, just making sure they defend the territory. And I do like the fact that he's turned all of these machine guns against Nystrom. That's pretty cool. Meanwhile, Gladiators just kind of moving around, doing their thing. We got a little bit of passive-aggressive action going on over here. You know, nothing too much. Let's take a look around Nystrom's base here, and we'll see that, of course, pretty much the only thing he's added has been this Kampfkraft Center, because he has been researching veterancy. Now check out these two. These two guys are going out cruising. I want to see where these guys are going to go. So we got double Greyhounds now, pretty pimped up. They know what's up. They're coming around here hunting for some Pioneers. And notice he's really careful not to reveal these Gladiator riflemen. He wants to keep them camouflaged until the last possible moment. We got a nice little drive-by action shot going on here. I'm going to detach my camera for a sec so we can see it. Trying to get a nice flank again on the center. Always attacking from the awkward angles. I like that. Unfortunately, this time the pack was totally ready for them. Looks like got a couple of shots off. Bazooka around here hitting, doing some damage to this Greyhound, and the Greyhounds are now retreating away as fast as they possibly can. Will this pack get a passing shot on him? Yes! Oh, and the last possible second, a pack shot takes out that one Greyhound. Nice little drive-by there. I would have, normally agreed that was a pretty safe drive-by. He didn't overcommit or anything like that. Just great reaction time from Nystrom. Nystrom had no problem just kind of repositioning his units and even getting quite lucky with that very last shot there. So good reactions from both players there. So, meanwhile, I like how this is going on here. So check this out. Gladiator Riflemen laying in wait in camouflage, and then the bait of the Demolition Engineers just out here trying to cap the point. Look, the Grenadiers come in here, they immediately target acquire, and the Gladiator Riflemen get all the kills with the hand grenade. Nice little kind of bait and switch style of play there. Very, very tricky camouflage usage. I know. Everyone's gonna just reply to this video and be like, "Oh, I hate camo. Camo's so broken." I know. A lot of people complain about that sort of thing. But hey, man, it's an ability in the game. You got to get used to playing with it. I doubt that it'll change significantly. I'm sure that they will change the cost or the durations or little tweaks like that. But